Taurus, the person on your mind this week, how do they feel? What are their intentions? What are their actions? This will not resonate with everyone. Take with us, leave the rest, switch the rules if you have to. If the shoe doesn't fit, don't force it. If it's too confusing, it's not your reading. Taurus, how does your person feel about you this week? Who am I picking up on? Two of Pentacles. Why do they feel? Let's use this deck. Why do they feel the Two of Pentacles? Some of you are dealing with a Virgo, another Taurus, or a Capricorn. This could also be your energy, to take it how it resonates. Six of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords. So this person is kind of in their head a little bit. They may be juggling you. They may be juggling different responsibilities. They want to have some type of success with you, but there's a lot of questions they have. I see that this is someone who needs to talk to you about something. They need to clear their doubts, needs to clear whatever questions they have. I feel like they're asking you this week. I'm also getting two children, two kids, two boys, could be twins. I'm also getting someone here could be thinking about whether they should let the other person know that they're pregnant, or that they want children. There could be some type of discussion over the topic of children, whether or not someone wants to have children. That's not for everyone. It's very specific. I feel like this person is kind of in their head. They're thinking about how will they perceive this information? How will they take this? How will they what will their reaction be when I tell them about this new idea or this thing I'm doing? That's very specific. That's for somebody here. But overall, I feel like this person is trying to make up their mind about something, trying to make up their mind about some type of success or something that they want to move forward with, but there's some doubts here, okay? What are their intentions? We have the Queen of Swords in reverse. I feel like they're not being truthful to you, Taurus. I feel like you could be dealing with someone who's a bit either clingy or like narcissist. This is like an extreme energy. The Queen of Swords in reverse, she's not the most authentic. She could be overbearing. This is someone who likes to have control. This is someone who has very intense reactions when things don't go their way. I feel like their intentions this week, Taurus, it could even be like some type of blocked communication. They're not, if they're talking to you, you're not really getting the full picture. It feels a little scattered on their end, Taurus. What actions are they taking towards you? This person could also be fearful or just nervous about how what your reaction will be. So maybe they're kind of, it's like little white lies, or they're not being fully honest or vulnerable or authentic in some way. What actions are they taking towards you? They're working. They with actions towards you is they're working on this. They want to work on it. They're really thinking about their approach and how they're gonna tell you how they're gonna go towards you, how they're gonna make this work in some way. Some of you could be dealing with someone who's very meticulous, very detailed, a little bit of OCD, like overthinker. This person could also work a lot. What okay, we have the Nine of Cups in reverse. I almost feel like there's some type of wish fulfillment or something this person really wants, and they just know deep down they're not going to have it. They're not going to get it, or your reaction is not going to be what they want, but they also are aware that this may have happened. Like, they're not naive, or they're not like super shocked. Um I feel like they're not getting what they want. I'm also getting someone is applying to different jobs, and they may not be getting some type of job offer, or whatever it is that they are getting offered. It's very different, or it's not what they thought they were going into. That's not for everyone. How do you feel about them? Who am I picking up on? I'm hearing the name Jesse. How do you feel about them, Taurus? Looks like this one, King of Cups, you love them. You have a lot of feelings for them. How else do you feel about them? Some of you could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Page of Swords, you're very curious as well. Some of you feel like there's something going on, like you perceive it. You really want clarity, but there's something about you, even though like you deeply care about this person, you're also a bit defensive. Like, you could just see like this person, like they have their guard up, they're ready to fight. It's just because of how deep you feel for this person. You don't you don't necessarily want to be vulnerable, but you want some type of truth. Some of you may be stalking this person here. What is the conflict? What is going on here? I'm getting like a lot of pages, like a lot of energy of discussions, talking, curiosities, conflict, and ending. Why is this the conflict? Strong Scorpio energy? What is this? Why is Death card Eight of Cups in reverse? Not leaving a situation. Okay, well that just clarified it. So the conflict is something needs to end and it's not ending. Someone keeps coming back, or something that needs to like dissolve completely, like the Scorpio. What is Scorpio like? The phoenix turns into ashes and then something else comes new. It's almost like it happens and then it doesn't really happen because someone doesn't really move on or is not letting something go here. Someone is not letting someone or something go here. That is the conflict. Something that should be done. I'm hearing the name Dom. Someone is also very dominant here. Now I'm getting like the Dom sub. Oh, that's very specific. All right, let me get what's the outcome this week. Taurus and their person. I'm seeing messages and arguments. A lot of messages. Could be a lot of people involved. A lot of people are getting involved. I'm getting like disruption of plans. I'm getting like literally somebody, I don't know why I'm getting like you're at a restaurant and there's like an argument and it's like loud and then there's a lot of people and more people are getting involved, or like it's just like a mess something, or like you thought your night was going to go a certain way and it ends up going a different way and it's not what you expected at all. I'm seeing back to forth like discussions and arguments and you guys are just butting heads. I'm also getting towards, if you're telling people things, I'm getting like a very, I don't know if it's like jealousy, envy, or like people are like degrading you in some way, not like they're looking down on you. Like it's like this weird arrogant energy. I don't know who that's about or for. All right, let's get a message for this. Let's get a message. What do you need to know? This could be your subconscious, their subconscious. I feel like this message is all over the place. Okay, let the past go. Can we rewind time and go back to where we both were broken down by life? Our past hold us back from our future. Yes, someone is not letting something go here. That was like the main message here. But anyways, thank you for watching. Have a great week.